Salute. This shit right there so damn crazy, y'all. So okay, y'all know who this is, man. This Cam talk too much, big dog talk too much, y'all. We about to do us a quick reaction off of this my thoughts about the fight. Tank Martin. No, I said Tank Martin. I'm tripping. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin, y'all. It ended in the eighth round. A brutal knockout by Tank Davis, man. The straight left put Frank Martin to sleep, man. Salute to Frank. He showed a lot of heart in this fight. The man tried to get up from that knockdown, but shit, to be real, nah, that's some shit you gotta wave off, man. Go on, do what you do. Live to fight another day, for real, literally. Go on, live to fight another day, man. That shit ain't that damn serious like that, man. It is what it is. But kind of, y'all, let's talk about it. So I know throughout the first 2-3 rounds, man, it was a case to be made that Frank Martin was winning that fight, man. And I think at the time, if I'm not mistaken, but I did hear at the time of the stoppage, I think they had Frank Martin up by one round or some shit like that, man. But one thing that I did notice, man, Frank Martin had a game plan that I feel like it most definitely was working. I feel like the game plan would have worked better if he wasn't so weight drained. Let's be real. Throughout the whole grand arrivals, the whole press conferences and everything, y'all. Frank Martin, you know what I'm saying? He looked hydrated or whatnot. I don't know how far off, he probably was or was not on his weight, but he looked hydrated. One thing I noticed when it came to the weigh-ins, they had a later day weigh-in. The weigh-in was later on in the day. At the press conference, Tank was already talking shit, talking about, look, I can drink water. You can't even drink water. Basically saying that Frank Martin had issues making the weight. What's up, Hanky TV? Salute, family. So at the weigh-ins, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That nigga did look like we've been seeing all these damn memes. Homie most definitely did look like something off of Thriller, something off of the Mad Frankenstein, the Mad motherfucking scientist. Frank Martin most definitely looked weight drained. And then the weigh-in happened, I think, like, what, 2 to 4 hours later than it normally would, man. When I seen that, I'm like, oh, nah, man. He gonna have to rehydrate. He gonna have to do this and that. And then you never know. Them weight cuts take a whole lot out of you. Yeah, man, that nigga Tank highlight real knockouts. So yeah, man. So Frank Martin, he going to the fight, man. You sitting up there, okay, yeah, you doing your thing, you jabbing, you boxing, but you really not throwing nothing to have Tank sit up there and respect you, man. Tank not about to sit up there and respect your power, and you doing that pity pass shit. You got power. You was doing your thing the first few rounds, you know what I'm saying? You hitting them, but Tank was walking them down, y'all. Setting them up the whole time. Salute, Leanna. Salute, baby. How you doing? Setting them up the whole time, y'all. Right on my PVD. Hold on, y'all. Like my good CBD, man. That's legal in the state of Texas, man. Tank was setting them up the whole time, walking his ass down, y'all. Tank was walking him down. Martin wasn't even throwing nothing hard enough to really get him off of him. He's sitting up here setting that boy up the whole motherfucking fight, man. And one thing about it, Tank was hurting him to the body. Tank was hurting him up top. And to be real, man, at the end of that 7th round, man, Martin could have really been gone. He was, yeah, he trying to do some rope-a-dope shit. You not Ali, man. You not Ali back in the day. You sitting up there trying to have the rope save you. Nigga came off them ropes. No defense. He hurt to the body. He ain't got them hands up. That motherfucking straight left. Nailed his ass, man. And then he nailed his ass, put his ass down, put his ass in the coffin, man. Mo Lady like, salute. Okay, salute y'all. 6713 say he was scared of the knockout punch. Hell yeah, as he should. As he should. I got to go back and see, but I heard that he was up on the scorecard, so they had him up on the scorecards at the time that he got stopped. But, man, Tank was walking him down, man. You can give away rounds when you know you gonna get the nigga out of there. And then Frank Martin was so motherfucking weight drained, fam. His game plan of trying to box and move That was not the right game plan. You already weight drained. You came into the fight looking like Thriller, man. At the weigh-in, you was looking like Thriller, man. You needed some serious rehydration to happen from the weigh-in yesterday to fight day, man. It wasn't no motherfucking way you was about to do nothing, man. I gotta be honest with you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was not the game plan to go with. But that power from Tank, man, I ain't gonna lie. That'll put a lot of niggas on them skates. Have a lot of niggas moving around. So you could tell that time off affected Tank. He was kind of slow, but still won, though. Salute, Slowpoke. What's up, Big Scope? Scope, I see you. Salute to you. Let's go, Tank. Tank for the win. He needs to stay off them ropes and fight in the middle. Yeah, that's the thing about it. But to be real, them ropes was really, you know what I'm saying, keeping his ass up. That man was being hurt in that fight, man. He was being hurt in that fight. And Tank was just walking up down, try to see what the fuck he was gonna throw. You gotta throw something hard and make a motherfucker respect you, man. Yeah, that time off did affect Tank. But yeah, y'all, this shit highlight real knockout, man. Salute to Frank Martin, man. Y'all know I met him out there at the fight in Houston, man. The Ryan Garcia fight in December in Houston, man. Salute to Frank Martin. Real dude, I rock with him. You know, you came back short. But to be real, I feel like he can come back from this. Salute to Frank Martin. But now it's time for Tank to unify, man. Now it's time for Tank to unify. He said something about Shakur Stevenson. So, do I think he gonna fight Stevenson next? Nah, most definitely not. I'm hearing him talk about Vasily Lomachenko. Do I really think he gonna fight Lomachenko next? I feel like it's a possibility now that Lomachenko is older. If a lot of y'all, if y'all was watching boxing for a minute, when Floyd tried to make Tank fight Loma a few years back, Tank claimed that Floyd was trying to set him up by trying to get him in there with Loma. Now Loma older, Loma on the back end of his career. Yeah, you right, Straight Ballin'. That is a fight that we need to see. We need to see you against Lomachenko. What I feel, and I just got to be honest with y'all, man. He gonna have to knock out Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko has faced some. Think about Nakatani. Nakatani was the guy that gave Teofimo Lopez problems when they fought. He had most definitely had power. Nakatani is a knockout puncher. Lomachenko knocked him out, neutralized that. Richard Comey, who also fought Teofimo, even though he knocked him out, even though Teofimo knocked him out, Richard Comey still a knockout puncher. Lomachenko negated all that. And I feel you, Rocky, but I don't feel like they're going to put Tank in the next with Shakur. See, a lot of people talk down on Devin Haney and the Haneys, but the way that a lot of fans and a lot of hardcore people, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with boxing, even the casuals, the way that they want their fighters to move is the way that Devin Haney moves. Devin Haney has been fighting. He fought Lomachenko. He went into the fight with Regis. Then he backdoored. Salute, Jessica Stone. How you doing? Then he backdoored and went into a fight. Went into the fight with Ryan Garcia. So Devin Haney giving us what we asking for as boxing fans. When it comes to Tank, it's lackluster opponents. You know, this and that. Now hopefully he step up like he said that he was. But I think Lomachenko give him problems, and I also feel like Shakur gives him problems. Shakur Stevenson fighting July 13th. July 13th, y'all, in Newark, New Jersey. I believe it's July 13th. But to be honest, after that performance against Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur got to really come with it. And he's fighting Artem something. I think he's an Olympian. He from somewhere. That's basically the last guy that Frank Martin fought. And Frank Martin dropped him a few times, this and that, but he was outboxing Frank Martin. Frank Martin started in the boxing late, and that's what a lot of people don't really realize. Frank Martin started in boxing late. Like, he was like, what, a football player, some other shit. Real athletic, real gifted fighter. He got power, but there's really levels to it. So he went against an Olympian, and he got the win. It was a hard-fought win. So people say the dude he fought was a bum. Nah, most definitely, homie, not a bum. And Shakur fighting him next off a loss. I don't get that. I don't get why Shakur would be fighting that dude next off a loss to Frank Martin. Unless, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to check the box rec unless he fought again without me knowing. But nah, you coming back and you defending your title against somebody that just lost against somebody who wasn't even a world champion and is just now becoming a world championship contender. A lot of people be trying to talk about, you know what I'm saying, these padded records and these hype jobs. This why when these niggas step up and they fight actual competition, this is why they get humble, man. Because they getting spoon-fed these opponents, man. They getting spoon-fed dudes who really not really bought it, but got a decent name to try and make their records look good, man. Who the fuck is that nigga fighting? Let's be real, y'all. But yes, y'all, I want to see it, y'all. I'm going to be watching what Shakur do in the next few weeks. And I'm also be watching Lomachenko fought not too long ago, man, when he just beat George Kambosos. So I'm going to be watching to see if they announce a fight or see what's in the talks, y'all. But yeah, salute to Gervonta Davis, man. Salute to Frank Martin. It was a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch the post-fight press conference. I'll probably drop a video on it. But y'all know I had to do my quick little live reaction to this fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Folks need to start fighting that thing. Walk around weight. The folks dropping weight looks bad for real. Nah, straight balling for real. And I think the WBC, basically, I think they have a program that they setting up. I don't know. I think it's being set up where I guess everybody that's a champion, that's a contender, you know, if you basically getting sanctioned by the WBC, basically, it's like year-round weigh-ins or some shit. So I guess, like, you know, you can be wherever, or they'll probably set up a date for you to go somewhere and just weigh in randomly throughout the year, because they want everybody to fight around their walk-in weight. Because you got to think, when you dropping all that weight that fast, that shit have effects on your health. Then you trying to rehydrate, then you take the damage from the fights. So salute to the WBC, even though, you know, a lot of people feel like they do cash grabs. I even feel like they do cash grabs at sometimes with all these damn belts and shit, and all these interim champions and all this and that. But if they get that shit in place, I know it's going to be a lot of fighters who do not like it, but I do feel like that'll be better for the fighters' overall health in the sport, man. So, yeah, man, salute to them for that. But I appreciate y'all, man. This is my quick live reaction from the fight, man. Tank Davis, 8th round stoppage of Frank the Ghost Martin, man. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all some new people, subscribe to the channel if y'all want to hear some more boxing talk. And to my regular people, y'all know we had something going on in the YouTube streets. We will be live in the morning to discuss it, man. Salute everybody, man. Y'all have y'all a nice night, man. This Cam Talk Too Much, Big Dog Talk Too Much, man. I'm gone.